Yeah.
The witch has spoken.
The witch has come. She
Ooh.
has been summoned. We've brought her to the
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure. Welcome to this in a dark, smelly cave that we call the Fragments. It's a D&D 5e campaign that I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. Back
Much
after
to his mistake.
after a week's hiatus, we have returned. We are here and doing a thing in the tunnels beneath the great city, magical city of Kakanzex. We have been investigating some sort of a sort of shanty gang base that turned out to have a secret tunnel beneath it that the tiefling Jess and her friend had revealed to you. Well, through some investigation you'd found after you'd done the kind of changing rooms on the base itself and made it better. They were most impressed. Going deeper, you found a way to the sewers beneath. And discovered a room that had the corpse of a rotting creature somewhere beneath the surface. Then upon further investigation, you found a small tunnel that had been burnt on the inside and the grating destroyed, which Erwin climbed down, and then you shrunk Jackson so Jackson could go down. Jackson went down and came back and now is back to normal size. So now we have an Erwin, I believe, down a tunnel on their own, with us three standing outside, us three being Charles Irwin, Killian Norn, and
the kids upstairs in the tunnel.
Oh yeah, we're looking down, aren't we? Still, we're not even.
Oh, they're looking down. We went down into the room, I think.
Yeah,
Jess and
oh no, yeah, it's Jess and her mate at the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's those three right at the top. We're like in the middle, and then
and you climb down on some ropes. I'm just gonna have to remind myself of his name.
Bell.
Was it?
Bell. The halfling.
Yeah, halfling.
Called Bell. B-E-L.
Okay.
Well, that's what I've written.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. Jess. Let me try and see if I can find it. No. Oh, no, Beck.
Beck. Oh,
Beck.
okay.
B-E-K. B-E-C-K, sorry, Beck.
It could have been just a C that the top.
More like a little
like a little rather than
I think we've got Erwin chat online, or we did have. What's
we
the
do
rate
for a while.
Erwin chat, please?
1 mile.
Oh, so yeah, perfectly fine. You had
for 2 more hours.
You had found Erwin some sort of abandoned camp for small folk. Basically, you could tell that it was scaled to something of your body, your stature, and then you had decided to potter a little deeper.
Yes. I abandoned the rope that I was attached to and gone exploring beyond the little table and chairs and small campfire that had been set up in this homely little
when I say table and chairs, it is literally just scraps of wood that have kind of been pushed together, and it looks like what has been like just dragged together to make some sort of. It looks like it might have even been taken with them at some point.
Very impressive. Nonetheless, I want to find out whether or not this is a simple passageway to another place or a fine and intricate network going elsewhere. So while my dear and absent friends are fretting about me going, wee, well, I'm not going to go too far into this. I just need to realize whether or not it's a bigger problem we need to deal with and thus delay our teleportation, or whether or not it's linked like, no, it's pretty much a passageway that goes this way.
Okay. You get when you go out of this small kind of chamber, let's call it. You get. I think I mentioned to you before that you get a sense of vastness beyond. Like you can hear that, you can feel the pressure in the room. The walls are bigger, and it opens up into caverns that are larger. And you can feel kind of like because you're only a little way underground at this point. You can feel it drop down and out into a wider space. This cavern is vast. What you see immediately is a kind of gravelled slope that runs down, weaving to maybe get to this, maybe a lower portion. The walls around you are slick and damp with that kind of cold running water that kind of slides between rocks in these subterranean dwellings. There's nothing unusual about this, and the rocks are kind of coloured here with various colours of sediment and greens and purples as different elements, minerals are filtrated from the water that runs down from the ice and snow above. How far do you go is what I need to know. How do you start heading down the slope, or are you gonna have a little wander?
As I can see the slope itself, and I can wander down it, unless there's a particular path that requires me to go elsewhere.
The slope is not hard to traverse, but it does have that kind of, when you're kind of trying to hold yourself back, you feel like you might take too many steps and slide a little bit, the shaly kind of feeling as you travel down. And you do, can you make me, how quietly are we doing this is what I need to know.
I don't think I can do it quietly because it's shell, so carefully.
You could have
I gotta be careful.
Let's have a stealthy, because that would be the best represent how being careful not to make too much noise or dislodge too much shale. Get in your bed.
Bed. I love how all I did was.
I don't like looking at that lamp.
Take it to her.
I'm going to get rid of it.
Yeah, take it to her.
It looks like something that should be grey gold. It should be like that shiny gold. Oh, we're all right there, John?
Okay, weirdly, I've lost the ability to actually roll dice.
Oh,
on roll 20.
Plug into. Have you got a plug-in turned on that's trying to roll it to a tabletop?
No.
Some updates on the
Is it rolling in the campaign, Matt?
No, it's not. I'm just trying to roll on D&D online.
D&D Beyond?
Yeah, that system is like there's no dice for it.
They're clearly not meant to wait a
Are they highlight? Have they got like boxes around them when you
no.
click? No, you click. On the where it's got your character.
Just double check that you're logged in as you.
Yes, I'm Erwin the Cobbler. Literally.
No, not the character, because I can load your character sheet and make sure you're learning.
Oh, okay, sign in. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So in the top.
Yeah.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. Sign in as
you are. Hang on, I might be able to give you at least your feed.
Give me a second, guys.
It'd probably be a Gmail or something if you did.
You are down as J Cripps. Is your username. And it's Peter James Norman. So apparently when you created Charles, you were in trouble. And
with myself. That's actually just my email address is just Peter James Norman at googlemail.com. Thank you. There you go, everyone. Send me weird stuff. That's how we do it. Charles and Killian, while JC's signing in, what we do? You've got some slots left, but I don't think you have enough to shrinky me dinky everybody.
No, I don't.
I think we were weighing this up last time that you could have all jumped down, but now you've got to leave someone behind if you do go it, because you've got two slots. I think that you could do it with your lads with the bus.
And the thing is, like me and Charles,
Yes.
don't have dark vision.
No, we do not.
Which is why I sent Jax down.
Indeed. So what you doing, Kills?
But
Well, you standing with everybody. You ask him.
1 second.
Although that's the wrong character.
Oh,
That is a Jara Lapchon. I'm not playing a Jara today.
right. But I think.
Yeah.
Da.
Should we go and down after him? Killian? Jackson, what do you think? The rope has gone slack. I don't think it's on the other end. What did he say to you, Jackson, when you were down there?
He said he was going to follow shortly.
Who? I was going to joke. I'm not going to joke.
You were going to say who's shortly. weren't
Yes,
you?
I was going to. I was going to say who is shortly.
Well, the issue I have with the spell
Yeah.
is its concentration, but only up to 1 minute.
Yes, this is the problem. They can cool down to the space. Jackson made it down in a minute.
Yeah, I know, but if they're, how big is the space then beyond?
Oh, it was large enough. We established that. It was just a bit cramped.
Okay. Well, even for Jax to be as big as Jax is,
Yeah.
and me to be as big as I am,
Indeed.
but not big enough for Jax to do his.
No.
I think you knew what I meant by
Yeah.
I know when chat is running.
Is that right, JC? We got that up? Yeah. You're on mute, Charles. I think you've...
Yes,
When are you going to be long?
I hope not.
Are you coming back?
Yes.
Like now or?
Do you want us to wait for you? Oh, no.
A little.
We're
I'm
not
just need to see how big this place is. Whether or not it's extensive. My kind have been down here and they've been tunneling. Whether or not they've been here a long time and tunneled a great network or some small alcove, I don't know.
He didn't know. He's having a little nosy.
And I can't log into my account.
Oh my. This is an unforeseen turn of events.
No shit.
And what were you trying to roll out of interest?
Hmm?
What were you trying to roll?
Stealth.
The stealth check, it's a +4. No,
7.
7. I had a whoop.
I can roll with stealth.
Why? Do you have access to my account?
I don't have access to your account. I have access
Because
to...
apparently I don't have any count at all.
I don't. I have access to your character sheet because you're in the same campaign as me.
Let's see it.
On the upside, if you go with the number I rolled you a 25.
Nice. I'll do that. I don't know why it suddenly decided, no, you can't roll shit.
Let's check you out. If you're not logged in, none of the buttons are activated.
But,
Are we going to go with that role, and then I can narrate to you while you log in? Or
Yeah,
should we
please
let's
do.
solve this technical issue first. Right. Are you hanging around?
I will cast a spell on the other two and I will wait up here.
Okay.
If that's okay with you two.
Can you cast it on 2 people at the same time? Because it's concentration.
I can't. So I've only
No,
got to cast
you can
it
cast it
one.
on one. One can go down. Get big.
Yeah, so I'll do it to Jax and then I'll do
You
it to...
have to go down because you're the only one that can then do it at the other end.
Yes.
It's all well and good me going down there. I get big. I'm then trapped down there. And I have to find another exit.
Killian's plan all along. Oh.
I was going to say how to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and then I was like, how to kill a bird and an orc with 1 stone.
Oh, you mean bitch.
No, okay.
So you either have to go down, because if you can cast it 2 more times, you can get small, go down there, and then come back, and you can make yourself small and come back.
Down as small.
This is assuming you can cast it twice.
Yes, I can.
You've got 2 slots,
Yeah.
but if you're concentrating on being small,
Yeah, but it only lasts a minute. So she goes small, she gets big, so she stops concentrating on it.
yeah,
And then when she wants to come back, she casts it again and can get back out.
yeah, you can get in and out, but you can't take no one with you.
No.
Oh, shit, but I can't see.
I can help with that.
Hang on. I almost definitely have a torch in a bag somewhere.
I think
It
I've got light.
has all sorts of random crap.
Would you like some light? I can give you some light.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it doesn't, because it's all in the wagon.
Yep.
Because I don't carry the bag when we're not wandering around. So I carry all the weapons, but a lot of the stuff is not on him.
Would you like me to Are you worried about the dark?
Yeah, because I can't see.
Where would you like me to put it? The light. Oh, I've got a really nice idea. Charles will pluck a feather and give you a feather.
Ugh.
You now have a lighted feather that's
Last hour.
radiating out, and you've got an hour's worth of light. You will have one.
Sure, you can do that yourself, Killian.
I have lost access to my couch sheet.
Oh,
Oh
no.
man, you not got a recover password thing?
I can see my couch sheet, but apparently I can't access it.
Does it have you logged in at the top in the right?
So on the top thing, it's got a D&D Beyond logo, and then mine says Nick's Lip.
Hold on, I'll stop recording. John, do a screen share and we'll see.
Shall we? Yay!
Access granted, as they say.
I
when you're
am a
man.
retard. Hello, I'm a retard. How you doing, guys?
What are you doing, Killian? Let's see. Are you going to go down with your down and have a little assist with your little boy? Your favourite
Little
boy?
boy. Everyone's huge. Little is a subjective term.
You love a bit of Erwin. He's a lovely little fellow.
Don't ever say you love a bit of Erwin to
Of course,
me
he does.
again.
Of course Killian does. Killian is always trying to basically pet him or carry him.
That's true, actually. You love
All
a
the
bit
time.
early. Look at this. Look
It's
at
like
this.
like one of those handbag dogs. I think like
Don't look at this. This is
You
very
take
weird.
Killian to Paris Hilton with our little chihuahua in there.
attitude, yeah.
Yeah,
And heir to
pretty
a
much.
massive fortune. So yeah, right, yeah. Come on, Paris, Killian, Paris, Norn. So you go small.
Mm-hmm. Go down.
You got your glowy little feather.
Yeah.
It can get through. You come upon the same room with kind of like an abandoned camp, a broken kind of semi-table that looks kind of destroyed, or like distressed and broken, and yeah, it's been a panic or a struggle in this room.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna say you kind of make out the way out of the room, and you kind of meet up with Erwin, and you see the back of a goblin about to descend down the slope. But as you're looking at Erwin, you realise that your vision has that kind of weird switching thing as you kind of go between your dark vision and your light vision, and you kind of realise that light is now behind you. Turn around and see your companion, Killian.
I flip round very quickly and pull blades.
And I'm now Erwin's side.
For about
2 foot taller.
You're still taller than him, but you are smaller. Yeah. You're not exactly.
What are you doing down here? Also, you're very cute at this form.
His little snout goes all wrinkly, like it's just like, oh, he called me cute. Is that like...
He's like that.
I'm not sure if you appreciate it or not.
You don't know whether
Yeah, no, exactly.
he's threatening
Hang
you
on.
with like
Yeah.
grimacing at you, like
Smiling
Dragon's-
away there.
Dragon's
Okay.
expression is like- due to the amount of scales and the way the musculature is formed on a
Yeah.
dragon's face, smiles and snarls.
Very similar. Yeah.
Yeah. They're smile adjacent, snarl adjacent.
Interchangeable, like call that.
Yeah.
But
What do you say to little Erwin?
Normal Erwin. Little
Erwin.
Killian.
Helping?
Ah, I see. Doing what?
Helping you.
Ah.
There's this beautiful illuminated feather in his hand.
Well, I'm going to see how far this goes and see how extensive this is. I'm not going to explore the whole thing because that may take too much time, and we do need to catch a teleportation later on today. So I want to see how much they tunneled.
This feels like they probably only tunneled a little way. This cavern here, as you look round, feels very... There was some digging behind. This tunnel feels like... This cavern, sorry, is definitely a natural formation. You can make that out. The size of it would only be on a...
How would they got it in? That's the big and overriding question.
How have they got in?
Yes.
Okay. So, you're going down the slope. Are we going with Matt's roll of 25? Okay.
Oh, do I have to be stealthy?
It's up to you, Killian.
I'm not technically being stealthy. I'm just
try not to
I'm trying not to slide down the slope and go, ah!
Yeah. I'll have a stealth roll just to...
What is the slope made of?
It is rock with sediment, but with shaling kind of pieces on it, and it's damp, and we got some stuff going on.
I was thinking if it's ice, it's okay. I'm fine with that.
No,
Mhm.
no, we're not. We're not
We're not that happy.
not having that.
No. Yeah.
Fuck.
That was
Ah!
roll dice.
And Killian goes past me at speed. Ah! Bye.
Scroll on the screen, and it just went, I could do, and I was like, yeah. So what am I rolling? Sorry.
What device do you have that has a squirrel on the screen?
Because on the phone you have to scroll between your spells, items, arcana.
Whatever that is.
Brilliant! No, that's a 16.
Ah.
You managed to
Ooh.
hold your foot in your claws digging into this soft shale, and you both descend without tumbling or slipping down the slope. You descend probably about 40 feet down at quite a steep angle, and find some near bottom. You feel that the ceiling is obviously up 40 feet and more, because you could feel space above you and kind of light a few of like the kind of, you got a glow of the cavern roof, the damp cavern roof, and you can feel that dripping water moving through the rocks here. Can I have, when you're looking for these folks, can we have a survival check from you?
Right.
And that will see how well you could assist Killian if you're helping. I'm just...
You may not need to. I just rolled a natural 20. 23.
There you go. Then.
Yeah.
I was going to say, just while we're down here, Killian has no brain.
Pass on.
No, it's just
But the croissant.
follow Erwin.
Mhm.
Oh, my throat's still. Sorry. Follow Erwin. Do as Erwin does. Do as Erwin says.
Oh my
Make sure
God.
Erwin's safe.
Mhm.
Because Killian's just like, I don't understand any of
Okay.
this right now. But
With the natural 20, you can find you see footsteps of probably about between there's quite a lot of confusion in the dust and the ground here.
Yeah.
See the footsteps of approximately 10 goblinoid feet, pairs of feet, sorry, not just feet. You also make up with a natural 20 that there was also a dragging motion. You can see that there's something being dragged through the sediment.
Up or down?
Further away from the slope where you are, down along this
Mm.
kind of cavernous floor.
Question. Does this dragging start at the where we were, or does it appear from somewhere else?
As you backtrack and look up the slope, you can see where where you guys have disturbed the ground slightly, but you can definitely see there were staging things where it looks like maybe with a 20. I'm going to say you can see where people would have positioned themselves, and the shale has been indented more, where something has been passed to them, or they've taken the weight of something, and there has been more foot slide, if that makes sense, in the shale. So it looks like something has been passed down that slope and then dragged along.
Killian, can you see this?
With
I was
important
going to say yes.
Yeah,
Would you putting it out to me? Yes.
It suddenly came from up there, and it dragged it down here. Or shall I say, retarded its movement?
As you look closer, you, with a 20 as well, you kind of reached out and you find like a piece of you see blood, and it is,
There's blood here.
and you would also kind of maybe find, I don't know, skin. Yeah.
Killian,
Just quickly, would I know what kind of blood and skin?
Would you know what you can make an nature check, I guess?
to continue a conversation in, Killian,
Yeah.
I know this is grim, but can your nostrils detect what that is? Point.
And then we roll and we find out if Killian's nostrils can.
No, I got a 3.
Down here.
You needed to lick it.
That's what I was gonna do, and then I was just like,
Down here, Killian, it is very hard to figure out what
No.
the damp air. You're not an underground person by nature. No.
Can I do something grim?
Yeah.
Because I might be able to, because of my I'm a goblin.
Yes.
I'll lick it.
Lick it.
yeah.
Let's see if I can get some sensation of what it's supposed to be. Technically, goblins are carnivores, so yeah.
You taste goblin.
Animal.
You know what it's like when you cut your thumb or caught it with a hammer.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Goblin,
Yeah.
and you kind of go. It has that. What does goblin blood taste like, John?
Delicious.
Sit in.
What? What?
Squirrel.
No.
Ah.
We have very short lifespan, so overly coppery, like it's full of oxygen.
Whew, they're red squirrels.
Red squirrels, yeah.
Very red squirrels.
What's the life?
What's the life span of a squirrel? Is that what you're going to ask?
It's goblin blood. Someone hurt themselves here. Badly.
And there's skin as well, did you say? What kind of skin is it?
It's like it's flaked off.
Very
It's-
badly hurt themselves.
Yeah, and it is where it has fallen, these fragments are charred.
Charred? Whoa, 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 whoa. Charred?
Mm,
Like with fire?
like the fire. And you will remember that the passageway down here was also
I know.
burnt.
Yeah,
which
but
just
I thought the water they were dragging slipped and they caught themselves underneath it and scoured their hands on the gravel. But whatever was down here was burning? Or they were burning? I'm very confused. The flesh looks like it was charred or burnt. But why would they be carrying something away if they're on fire? Why wouldn't they put themselves out beforehand?
Killian
Confused.
goes, it wasn't me. I know.
You're Frost, Dragonborn. It was not you.
It's Killian.
You can't breathe fire. I know this for a fact.
No, but I can produce it.
No, you can't.
Oh, I can't now,
No, you can't.
bastards.
And you couldn't then either. It was always Eldritch fire.
Sorcerer, you can
Not
still
the
use
same
your
thing.
sorceress bits.
There was purple energy. It wasn't fire.
Still, it wasn't me.
That's good to know. I don't think that how it helps. I carry on down the pile of gravel until we get to a passageway or pathway that leads to.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember if this was asked or not.
Hmm.
The fire. Oh, dog hair on my nose. Oh.
The fire dog hair, you know.
The fire that was started.
There.
What
What the fuck?
I'm a fire starter.
Twisted fire starter.
I've actually got his
Made a
hair.
good sound.
Yeah.
Was it natural or was it magical? Have we determined that?
They melted the hell out of a hole. It was totally
Would you
magical.
like to do a retroactive Arcana check for me?
But sorry, I'm just thinking like it could
Is that the word? Retroactive? Yeah.
have just.
Is that the word?
I can't believe I just googled the lifespan of a squirrel, and then I was like, "What's a rodent type thing?" And then I was like, "Oh, a quaker."
Yay! Rabbit holes. Woo! Down we go.
Smiley things. They're awesome.
What am I doing? An Arcana check?
Yeah, please.
Retroactive. I can't check.
Hmm. So 11.
So that would be a 12.
Well, there is no source of ignition, no fuel specifically here. It very well could be a magical effect.
So I didn't know if it had been determined or not.
No,
whether
it hasn't. No, it has. I would say you know that it to be magical of some sort. What magic? Or yeah, is it, if it was something, a magical potion, a magical spell,
Meteor swarm, you know.
meteor, natural effect of a beast that breathes fire. You need that.
Oh, but half the town was bleeding burnt, wasn't it?
No, broken,
Broken.
not burnt.
Oh, okay. Was that the other one that we went to?
No, this town has been destroyed and damaged, but you have gained the knowledge, I would say, by talking to people that this was no fire drake, no fire breathing drake.
Not this far down, at least.
You were more familiar with the description, Killian, more than most.
Unsurprisingly, your ancestors didn't just turn up and burn the place to the ground.
Mama!
Fucking surprised me.
It's not your mama. Made me laugh saying that. I don't know why.
Not my mama, not my mama.
Oh man, Dinosaurs was a show.
It was, wasn't it?
Dinosaur?
Oh, I'm going to have to show you Dinosaurs if you've never seen Dinosaurs. Right, Killian or Dragonborn.
Why do you always say it like that?
Because it's fun.
It's very cool.
Oh,
Do you follow Erwin the Cobbler further in?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, so moving in,
Mhm.
you feel that
You've been left here alone.
you can kind of feel yourself leave the back slope and the room opening up before you. You continue following these tracks and this dragging. You've got your eyes open. Erwin, you make out something across the tracks as far as your dark vision reaches. As soon as you're 60 feet.
Am I in big size now?
You can whoop. Yeah, by now. You see across the path something on the ground, and you see movement nearby as well. You see, you'd make out that it is a hominoid form in laying across the path or across the tracks.
I
And there is
pause.
something
Stop.
very strange shaped right nearby it.
Do I see that as well or not?
How far? Not with the light. I don't think you see
Light
it.
20 and a dim 20.
No.
Okay. Do I hear anything?
I see.
What's your passive? But you are looking. I'll let you make a roll if you want to try and boost it.
My passive isn't very high. An 11.
No, have a roll then.
Okay.
So you're noticing Erwin's passive's high,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yes.
Oh, 20. 30, 20.
You
But
hear slight movement. You hear the dripping of the cave, and you hear like shuffling movement, gentle sounds. Not nothing fast. A kind of very gentle feeling.
Okay.
Like something moving methodically. That's the worst, I guess, you could make out. Like it's almost like rhythmic in a way.
Okay.
Oh, did we just lose connection? I think we did.
What?
No.
Oh no, sorry. Oh, I thought we glitched then. Sorry.
All being very still and listening.
Good.
Yeah, JC, you do see, or Erwin, sorry, you do see something off in the distance, but you know your companion here does not have the ability to see in the dark.
I kind of, because I can hear it.
Are you a friend or foe?
There is no response.
Can I kind of turn my head?
You're not coming any closer unless you are a friend. I pull my purple daggers out my hands.
There is no move towards you. There is no move away from you from the whatever you see that's moving.
I see Erwin kind of readying his
Purple
dagger.
glowing daggers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of get
Yeah.
mine out.
Okay.
To go like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit! Like, because I could hear something, I couldn't see it, but I could hear it, and then I see Erwin kind of going, like preparing. So I just go right, okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm going to step forward, Killian. Back me up.
How close? This is 60 feet off at the moment. Owen, how close?
Creature, I am coming towards you. If you are a friend, do nothing. I mean you no harm.
It continues about its business, does not approach towards you in any way or barely make any acknowledgement of your presence.
I will approach it.
And how close, please?
Until I get a sense of it.
Okay. When
And
you're
then maybe run away. But yeah.
when you're about 30 feet from it,
No. No.
Each of you, you're trying to, you especially, Killian, because you're disadvantaged in this dark place. You kind of get like a, when you get like a little bit of like a tickle of dust in your nose,
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
with a dragonborn snout, that's quite like ugh. And then you, and also kind of the smells of the Underdark. You haven't been here for some time, but you get this kind of strange thing, and then you get this kind of a singing in your heads,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like just
Cool. I will transcribe all those onto my note paper.
And you, as you get forwards, you see that there is a very still humanoid on the floor, small stature, similar to you yourself, got Owen.
Yep.
I was going to say similar to a goblin, goblin size. And you see like a thing above it, and kind of administering to it
Yep.
in some manner.
Mm-hmm. How far away on the surface do you think I've travelled?
What on the surface? Oh, okay. So that was. You're probably about. I'd say probably about 300, 400 feet under the ground, like down and along.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you see this thing. It doesn't appear to have a face.
Mm-hmm.
It is very chunky of limb and leg and trunk-like body, wide. Has a kind of big brim at the top
Right.
of its shape.
Is it a giant mushroom?
Yes.
That's what I'm describing, yes.
Yep. Yep.
Would you like to know if Killian Norton knows what one is?
Yes.
Make me a nature check if you would like to know. Okay. If Killian knows.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
That would be a.
Doesn't Owen want to?
That would be a 10.
Does Owen want to identify what this is?
Hmm.
Lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Food.
What are you thinking?
Fungi.
Owen? What is Owen thinking here, JC?
Good question.
I think someone might be sleepy.
Are you struggling, John?
Maybe a little bit.
I had to go and wake this one up at 5 to 8.
Yeah, I thought myself. I had a dust.
We don't judge.
Yeah. Okay. I fell asleep there.
That's all right.
We do not judge.
Do you want to just do maybe a roll here, see if we can get it, and then we'll just pack up for the night because I can see you're struggling, John. I don't want to put you through.
No, I want to continue, but my brain was going.
Yeah,
That is fine. It's normally me.
yeah.
So I've had coffee though.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah. So basically, you see a giant mushroom person leaning over a small body.
But would Erwin know it's a giant mushroom?
Owen can make a nature
Giant
check.
mushroom.
It's, to be honest, I don't care what it is. A fungal-like creature is on a goblin. I don't think I've ever, unless you say Modern Soul's like littered with these bad boys, which I don't think it is. I don't think I've ever seen a mushroom person in modern
No.
style.
No.
Not
Well,
regulars.
subterranean. It would be very difficult. It would have to be a high roll, I would say, to recognise.
Okay, I'll go with that. Go with history. Have I ever seen a mushroom person? Let's do this. History roll. History. And I got natural 20. 22.
Good. You've
As it turns out, I have seen a mushroom person.
some subterranean races are not of are not built the same.
Yep,
And
true.
this you think is a fungoid totem.
Fun guy.
Hey, you, fungal person, get away
you-
from that goblin.
Are you doing this out loud?
Yes, I can't do it telepathically.
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh no, I can't.
Are you
Um,
out?
Yeah, you
Because
can.
I'm doing this currently with the group still, so this is I
Oh
can't.
no, you can.
Because we had the singing in our heads, not out loud. Can I go, hello?
I don't do that. I do it out loud, totally out
If you
loud.
do it out loud, then Killian goes, hello.
In my head, in a thingy voice, in response to
But
that.
does Erwin get this twice now?
Yeah, does he?
Does he get a weird echo?
It's like
It's like when someone's on the phone in the same room on the same phone call. It's like,
Yeah.
hello, hello. There is some sort of cognitive dissonance that happens here, but at that, it looks up and says, "Oh, hello."
Hello.
This is psychically to both of you. Hello.
I still saying out of character. I still say it in my voice. Hello.
I don't have a mouth. I can't do whatever that is you're doing.
But you can understand it.
I can observe that you're moving part of your. What's that called?
A mouth. And yet
Right.
you can still understand the words coming out.
Can you try and do it through your heads? Because I can't understand anything.
I just had the most.
I can see that.
I beg to
Oh.
differ. I
I
beg
can
to
see
differ.
that. I can see that part of your face is moving, but I try it this way, like I'm doing it.
I just had the most Killian thought.
Uh-oh. No, it's not Eldritch Blast. Can't be that.
In his head then to this thing, but he's doing the most like over exaggerated hand signal. So he's like, hello.
Yes, we've
How are you doing?
Goblin friend.
Okay. Yes, goblins. I believe this is one.
What you doing?
It stops doing whatever it's doing. It starts gesturing back in a similar way, like mirror you. I'm doing making babies.
How did that in my blind? How did that goblin die?
And then the
Sorry, hold on.
go on.
How did that goblin die?
It was fire.
I'm going to approach the goblin to see what happened to it. Please don't interfere.
Mind the babies.
When you need him.
I try not to think of throwing up. I fail about thinking about throwing up. Because I know what funguses do.
You approach
Because
the
ironically,
goblin,
in the Arctic, fungus is a problem.
As you come closer, you see the
Mm.
burnt remains of a goblin. Do you ho?
No, well, God damn it, I want to.
Yeah, quite
Because
quite
dead
unwell.
person, bad. Dead, rotting person with fungal infection, very bad.
And you do notice as you look closer that from some of the wounds there are small little mushrooms growing, and like
Fantastic.
nose and the eye socket.
Oh, even better. I wiggle on this creature and go, how long have you been here with it?
Not long. Just a little while when the others went.
Where did the others go?
It kind of gestures with like a rubbery that hand behind it kind of thing.
And how long ago?
Long is strange. Time hard for my kind.
I'll give them a sense of what a day is. An accelerated idea of calendar mentally.
It will approximate that it was maybe oh now crikey, how long was it? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're testing my okay.
Some time ago. How long?
I'm gonna say it was about he approximates 2 months to you, or the equivalent of.
Does this look like a goblin who's been under the ice for 2 months? Minus the new infection?
Yes, there is some. Well, the cold has also had some effect on the decomposition process. So, but
It's
then
something I'm used to. I'm from Modern South. Something I'm used to.
you would be able to approximate. I'll allow that. You think that this creature is not far off that thing, and it has the amount of fungal growth from a spore onwards would also indicate, although these are magical spores, you can approximate that this amount of growth would take some time.
Okay.
Didn't want to waste.
I appreciate that.
You are sad?
My kind. Short lives. Yes, I am sad.
No, 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 no. It says, no, not short life. Forever life. It's new life.
This is not goblin.
Heart.
Perhaps, but not whole.
Oh dear.
We'll live on in other things.
Yes, that is true. I am not upset about the cycle of life. I don't know many of my kind.
More went.
Why did they?
Sensed afraid.
Of what?
Burning.
Yes.
But also afraid of other.
Other?
Don't know what. Further, long way.
From here? That
Yes.
way? Or from where they came?
Afraid from that way, something. Afraid from that way, fire. So the way gesturing behind the creature something else, and the way that you've come from the fire.
What is behind you? What creature were they scared of?
Many creatures down here to be scared of. Lots of creatures in the below. You can kill him. What is you going to say?
Yeah, what are you going to say here? Giggling away there.
Going into my brain and I'm like, it's such a stupid thing. It's such a Killian thing. Killian is stood looking at these tiny mushrooms on this dead goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And a thought just flashes through his head.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the mushroom thing hears it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh dear. Oh dear.
can you eat them? Are they tasty?
You can.
Are they delicious?
You actually ask, are they edible? They look at you like you're some sort of cannibal monster.
It just flashes through his brain before he realises, because Killian always thinks about food.
Yes.
And it's mushrooms.
It turns to you and goes, small? Yes. Don't eat all. Eat some babies.
Toby, don't headbutt the webcam.
It was brilliant. It was like,
It was his face just poking over the laptop. Look.
Killian, please do not. I mean, why?
What?
Is everything about your stomach?
Not everything.
Okay. Why is most things about your stomach? Hello, doggo. Doggo. We got a doggo. Hello, doggo. Hello, doggo.
What life?
Hello. Hello.
Back up.
Can't hear me. Hello.
He can. He's ignoring because there's food about.
I appreciate it.
Would you like help?
With finding out what happened to the goblins, yes.
Or with harvesting the mushrooms.
With the first.
It says, okay, then I will go.
Where?
Oh, up, I think. It kind of shakes its head a bit, and then
With spores, I'm running the fuck away. I don't want to become a fucking host.
yeah,
Yeah,
some
that's what I was thinking. I was
spores
like,
fall,
oh, no.
but
I am out the fucking way. I'm that way.
okay.
I'm behind Killian and keep going.
You
Hey.
you run and then maybe look over your shoulder and you
Nope.
just see,
Just fucking nope.
I'm getting you help. You hear?
No.
Okay,
Oh, we've got enough problems with the fucking crystal moor thing shit.
I
Yeah.
would take a couple of steps back,
Uh-huh.
but when he says I'm getting you help, I kind of go, okay. And I want to see what help is
Manifest.
because if it's like a good kind of help, then that's great. If not, then we're gonna kill it and be eating mushrooms for dinner.
Oh, okay. So what you notice is
That's the way.
It's either going to be helpful or helpful or be covered in garlic sauce. One of the two.
Yeah. Either way.
It's either going to be helpful or nutritious.
It's gonna be helpful
Pretty much.
or garlic butter.
So,
Yeah.
so what you see is it shakes its head and then just starts wandering off and then kind of starts climbing a wall.
What? Just like
Yeah. So into the dark. But then you see the
impressive.
the
Oh my God,
corpse
it's
on
like-
the ground.
Oh, I got really excited then. I was
Kind
thinking,
of-
is it going to be like a little army of mini mushrooms?
No.
Like,
Breaks away from the ground where it's frozen down.
Oh god, that's not good. I am so glad I'm not here because that is just like no,
And then it kind of
just fucking no.
that kind of stands and looks at you. It's got like one rotten eye, one that's just completely mushroom spores hanging out of it.
You know what? I've got to draw that later. Like a goblin, decaying goblin.
Yeah.
With mushrooms
Yeah.
coming out of its eye socket.
Yeah, and it just stands up and kind of
Mate.
Don't have to. You really don't.
looks at
Oh,
you.
I do.
No, you don't.
Then it says,
It says anything.
no, the mushroom's voice in your head says, you can follow it. It will try and find its friends. And it just kind of. That's it.
I call Owen.
It's walking away from you into the dark.
I follow it and call Erwin.
Okay.
Because Erwin doesn't know that this has happened. He's just legged it.
Yeah.
It's like you can Erwin chat. You've got a mild
Exactly.
Erwin chat.
So I'm like, Erwin.
What do you do? Because he's not looking that way. Let me have this. Let me have this Erwin chat convo because I want to hear it.
Erwin, you need to see this.
Says the person is probably totally covered in spores.
No, I'm not. Your friend is.
I don't have friends.
Hey!
I don't have goblin friends.
Well, what about the one that was on the floor?
Kind of a corpse. Hard to be friends with a corpse. They don't tend to react.
Well, you need to see this.
Oh, the GM's the crying. I don't know why.
That's not killing that. Well, I got news for you.
They don't seem to react, mate.
This one's reacting like a motherfucker.
Well, yeah. So
You're not gonna believe.
do you
this.
turn back and find your Dragonborn companion, Erwin?
With massive reluctance and a like soaked mask on.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know whether Owen's coming to try and find me or not. So I'm just like, Owen, you really need to see this.
I'm coming. Once I'm properly prepared, I turn up literally like a mummy. It's like
Right.
covered.
The goblin is mummified.
Outside of this
Yeah. By the way, Jackson, hear all of this because you know.
there is
Charles,
Charles rocking on his feet and twiddling his thumbs.
Well, I was going to kind of poke around the body and see if I could work out what killed it.
Oh, well, in the water.
The big.
The big
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, it is kind of quite submerged. You will have to
Dig it up.
get into it, into the water here, and move it. But you can do that. Could I have a guess? Either would be a medicine, would it, to determine term of death?
Good idea. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Be right back.
You can have an assistance for Charlie. Charlie will help you.
Okay then. So with advantage, 8.
8. It's completely.
I rolled a 6 and a 7.
8.
It completely eludes you as to what you do notice quite obviously.
Well, one of the things I'm looking about is if I'm pretty sure as a map, it's an Otoga or whatever they're called.
Otiug.
Yeah, and they sound, or they anatomically seem quite similar to our pudding people tentacle forms.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Try and compare. Okay.
So I'm trying to compare if they had some sort of pudding person trapped down here eating the rubbish.
But first of all, it is a tripedal beast.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. It has all its legs. I don't know why whoop, whoop was necessary.
Did it make that sound? Does it move?
Yeah. So it swims. Whoop, 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 like on Super Mario when you swim on Super Mario.
I don't know. I've never played Super Mario.
You are sick.
What?
It has got a large tentacle removed, even with your terrible medicine roll. you'll be able to see that there is a tentacle removed.
Just quickly, did John just walk in with like 5 slices of bread? I just saw him come in with like, it looked like brown, like slices of
Just a
brown
bag
bread.
of-
And I was just like,
Just a bag of crack.
just like,
Oh. Oh no. No. No.
hate you right now.
That is wicked.
I
Dragon one.
haven't had a croissant in so long.
You can see also. Yeah.
She's going to come back with a giant mushroom.
It doesn't appear to be by natural causes. I will let Jackson assume this. With that low medicine roll, I don't think you can make it out. The level of decomposition is far too. It's
fine. It was whether or not that, because I think I'm pretty sure last time we did the crystal over the top pulse check. To see if any pink crystal came out of it.
Is this pastry off?
John started
it. Yeah, so not natural causes, Jackson. What do you think happened? This is Charles.
Someone ripped a tentacle off, but I don't think it's a tentacle thing, a pudding person tentacle thing.
Oh, okay.
Bed.
But there are other things that have tentacles, like octopi. And we fought that thing before. The thing that was like a panther, but with tentacles.
They were different.
What
They-
was that?
Fluckery things on them.
Yes. So
I did get my belt. That priest ran off with the leather.
sorry, say again. I missed that. You
I never did get my belt from that. The priest ran off with the leather. Should we take the kids home, or how long? And in chat, I'm going to be like, how long are you going to be? Because I don't know how long they've actually been.
I'm following a corpse of my brethren. An actual goblin, you know? A goblin, not like a mutant 6 foot tall goblin, apparently.
Or but a corpse of one.
Yes.
The mushroom's growing out of its eyes.
A mushroom's growing out of his eye.
So you've met a necromancer?
what?
I don't know what I met, Jax. I really don't. This thing is like being occupied by a mushroom creature.
Killian's just excited at the thought that there is actually.
Killian's happy about it.
And possibly
Oh,
the problem
like-
is here that it has to all be filtered through the hub
Yeah.
of Erwin.
I know.
Oh, big mushroom creature, little mushroom creature? What?
Humanoid.
A humanoid mushroom.
Who has
Is that anything I've heard of?
planted, put his
You
seeds,
could make
put
a
his
roll, make sure-
babies into a goblin.
Oh,
And goblin died because he was on fire.
So there's a giant mushroom human that babies in a burnt goblin
Yep.
corpse
Yep.
that's now wandering around.
Trying to find his friends. We are currently following it. So, Killian is currently following it. I am following Killian.
I'm gonna sniff down the corridor, the tunnel they went down, and then I'm gonna turn to Charlie and say, "Do you think that there's like sort of bad gases down there?"
Totally fair.
So
Totally fair.
excited because it's just gone through his mind to like, what if there's good to him like mushrooms food, right? So what if there's actually like giant croissants walking around and talking, and he's like completely mind blown at that. He's like, whoa! What if there were like burgers, like full.
They are. They're called cows.
No, but like the bun, the salad, the meat.
You mean like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yeah.
You want to fight the burger from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too?
No, I want to eat it. That is in Killian's
Once
head.
you fought it, I'll allow you to eat it.
Pete, what is Toby licking? Pete?
Toby, away, you idiot. Bed. Oh.
Yeah, but like in Killian's head, he's so
Charles will say,
excited.
well, as long as you're not hurting anybody. That didn't really sound right, but
No.
I don't think that we can get in there to help.
I was not expecting to find anything in here.
As we're walking, I want to look around and see if there are any entry points. I have got something in my eye.
Like above.
the cabin seems vast. It's really big. Your footsteps echo return is a long way off. However, the texture of the cabin begins to change in terms of its topography. In terms of
Why is it here?
flat initially, kind of coming down like this and quite flat. As it opens out further and you get a bigger space, you start seeing stalagmite. Small ones at first, and they get bigger and bigger as you go into the middle.
Toby,
Toby,
not the
away!
coffee.
You can't be here, Toby dog. Now,
Oh,
boop, boop, boop.
In fact, he just lets you hold him.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. What is it you're trying? You can't see any. You can't at the moment see any ways of ingress. Get down.
oh, doggo. Doggo. Doggo, 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 doggo.
Down. Come on off.
Hello, doggo.
You can't see any way out, Killian.
Oh no, I'm thinking, is there a way that they can get in that isn't the way that we got
Yeah,
in?
because this is a vast space.
Yes.
Why is it here?
So I'm thinking, is
It's
there
a void
another?
below, like a massive void below Kaganzax.
Yeah.
Is that?
That looks very bad.
What do you mean?
It slid the wrong way.
Is that better?
Slightly better, yeah. It looks very red. That piercing. Yeah. Toby, go away.
Toby dog,
Go.
get on your bed. I feel like half the time we're playing, we're telling the dog to go away.
Yeah, the space is vast. You would have to move out to the sides of this space to kind of see if there was anything elsewhere. But are you just keeping pretty much focused on your favorite guy, on Fungi?
No, I do want to be looking around.
You can't see the edges as you move out of this space, and it's just proceeding pretty much centrally.
I don't know why I bit your
That's
elbow.
absolutely
so
fine. You can impulse control.
Did it, and then you just carried on like nothing had happened. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there is more stalagmites moving. How do we keeping a distance? How close are we to your little mushroom, little Eric?
I mean,
We don't call him Eric.
it's got to be Eric, really, hasn't it? I mean, like, I'm keeping a distance, but not like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 feet max.
Okay.
15 feet max.
Can I have perception checks from the pair of you, please?
Okay. Perception.
17.
Boop, boop, boop.
I thought your toe was in there then.
No.
Oh,
Nat 20.
21.
Picks up both of you. You hear movement from high above you. In even
Hmm.
even your dark vision doesn't quite stretch. Just like it's kind of like a
Oh.
kind of sound like something hard, something moving above you,
Oh. Oh.
and your friend just keeps carrying on.
I will, in Irwin chat, it's either stalactites falling down or those things we saw under Molten Cell.
Oh yeah, the winged ones.
Oh, yeah.
So I produce 2 daggers. I
Hmm.
basically hold them like horns on my head. They want to grab me, they're going to get stabbed.
Like it. Yeah. Now, how you said this is like out of range for
Your sight.
sight.
Yes.
Um,
You can't see.
yeah. Now, what I want to know is, don't know why. Don't know why.
You don't know why.
So if that's a stupid idea. No, I'm not going to do it.
What?
I'm not going to do it. It's all right.
Killian, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Killian is thinking about Erwin, not so much himself, but about Erwin, and something like that could put Erwin in danger, so he's not going to do it.
Okay.
But do we stop and see if the noises and movement from Eric are going to attract whatever is up there, or do we follow?
Well, we use Eric as a canary.
Yeah.
You stop, you stand still.
Yeah, delay, add to the space.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Break. If he's stepping like a bump, we break step with him. So
Yeah, and kind of, is there like, I know you said there's
Stalagmites.
that one. How big are they?
They are increasing as you move to the centre of this space, or further away from the wall. Best way to describe it.
Okay. Because
So
I
they
don't
can-
really want to. If it's up, I'm guessing it's against ceiling. I don't want to be like flat against a wall,
Okay.
because walls tend to be how things get down.
Okay. I like. Yeah.
So
You're basically saying walls are attached to ceilings and floors.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
so if you want to go from the floor to the ceiling or the ceiling to the floor, you use the wall.
Yeah.
or
Okay.
gravity, but yeah, maybe on.
Okay. How?
If you're
Okay.
a creature that can stick to surfaces that doesn't need to use
Yeah,
gravity,
you're totally right. Yeah.
then that's my thinking.
You.
So
Yeah.
Tobias Postlethwaite, bed.
What the hell was that?
It's his full name. Well,
Toby is Tobias. What?
Postlethwaite.
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 Yeah, the third to be exact.
Bed.
Bed.
We don't know why the third, but
Yeah, we don't know why the third, but he's the third. It just kind of
so
came about.
continue.
Yeah, so I want to use these stalagmites as kind of cover if they're big enough to cover me and Erwin, so that if anything happens, then
So
we
you're
are
kind of
able
like
to...
you're kind of stealthing between, like kind of
Flitting
between
between
them,
the two, yeah.
between the two, using the
Yeah.
cover. I like this. Okay, you watch your new chap Eric kind of.
Still following him, but keeping
Yeah.
a safe distance and making sure we're covered.
Yeah. You follow him until the point where he's split in half.
What?
Something drops from the ceiling
Mm-hmm.
and splits him in half.
Oh,
Firstly, I think I stop.
yeah. I look at Erwin as if to go, what the fuck?
You see, like
What hit him?
You see the kind of a foot still trying to go.
Yeah, because
That's
I'm
nice.
not gonna lie.
What
Yeah.
hit him?
You see something. What's mad? What's mad?
Sorry, I was muted. I was like, is the mushroom eye going?
Yeah, still looking around like.
It's coming out like the forehead, so I was like,
Yeah, it could be.
Mushroom
You look on the floor and then you see something kind of slither, but it's really weird because it slithers, but it looks like it's made of stone.
Oh, grim.
Are they literally like, is it a mini Onyx from Pokemon?
No, it's not. It's not a Pokemon.
What the fuck?
The Mushroom Man has not been split in parts half by a Pokemon. No,
No, but Onyx is like a giant stone snake. So that's what my
not
brain
a stone snake. I'd say more like a stone slug.
Yeah, that's what
This is
my
what-
brain
this
went
is what
to,
it
though.
is.
Like,
Let's not get into the particulars of a Onyx.
wait, where's our Pokemon expert? Addison.
Right. Yeah, a stone slug slithers
Okay,
vaguely.
okay. Toby, I'm going to turn you into a stone slug. Bed. Bed.
It seems to be heading this thing as you kind of see it,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of hear the echoes of the room. It's heading towards the nearest edge
What do you mean by edge?
of this space. The closest wall that you sense, which is your left wall.
To go back up.
Well, let's go there.
Told you to stay away from the walls, didn't I? Not just the pretty face.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, it just
Well, our ally just decided to become a slug and slither off.
no, whatever fell from the ceiling has split it in half,
Yes.
and then the two bits of the goblin are on the ground, but whatever fell from the ceiling is the thing that's moving away.
What felt?
I am going back, Killian. How about you?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Killian's just like, no shit. Yeah, let's go. Like, it's that kind of like it's taking you this.
There
far.
is literally nothing we can learn here
You proceed back out of the large
other
cavern.
than the ecology of weird shit.
But we do it quietly, stealthily, dodging behind these things. But still...
Again, I'm not being quiet or stealthily. I'm being sure-footed. If I had to make noise to do so, I will do so.
Looking up above you, checking darkness above. It's only when you get sort of just into the cave where you originally met your mushroom man, you just as you proceed swiftly through that cavern, you hear a bye.
Yeah. Moving on.
And you are back at the little camp, the ruined camp. You beep.
Make myself small.
There's a mini Killian. And
I'll
then
feed the mini Killian through the hole, then I'll follow.
I don't know why. I feed the mini Killian to the myconid. That's what I do. That's where John was going.
I do not feed into the mycelium in this room. No. Just fucking no.
And you push him through the tunnel, up little tiny dragonborn, little dragonborn feet.
Not so tiny. That only goes down one class, so it's actually a very large, small creature.
and you're back into the main cavern with
You are gonna make yourself
the
sick.
smell of the sewage and stuff
Delicious.
we have down here. And I think for John's sanity and
Sorry,
safety,
I know.
we're
I'm
going to have to
tired.
stop there, and we shall pick up again next week, and hopefully not have. We'll still have these two guys to deal with, but thank you for playing. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you. Let's go.
I'm sorry, guys. I know.